Have you ever thought about what's happening under the cover of the night around the trash bins? You can hear the scratching, scampering and squealing, but what is making all that racket? And why does it only get louder as the garbage truck approaches before dawn? It's time to shed some light on this mystery. Raccoons, mice, skunks and other varmints are fighting every day for their share of the scraps that await them in the trash. But in the end, only one team can succeed. In the card game Varmints, both players fight for ownership over 3 alleys and their respective trash bins. The goal of the game is pretty simple. The player who can empty the other player's trash cans claims victory and becomes the winner of all the spoils. It all starts in the alley. Place 3 random cards face down under each of the 3 bins. Then deal each player 5 cards, which can be used in different ways depending on the phase you're in. Each round consists of 2 phases, day and night. When it's your turn, you can play a card from your hand or you can pass. If both players pass when it's their turn, the next phase begins. Let's take a look at a day in the life of one of our rascals. During the day phase, we can play our cards in 2 ways. We put them in one of our backups, that is, add the card to one of our alleys face down. We can have a maximum of 3 cards in each of our backups, and these cards will have a significant role later in the game, or we place the critter face up in one of our alleys, nominating them as the defender of that alley. Some varmints, however, require you to have a specific number of backups in that alley. We can have only 1 defender per column, and if you want to replace it, put it face down on your backup pile. The defender has a speed value, which will have a vital role when the garbage truck arrives. What's more, the cards you played might have some extra abilities that are activated during the day or night phase. If you use a card with a play ability during the day, you can perform that effect in that phase. On the other hand, a boost ability can be activated only if you play during the night. Let's move on to the events of the night. The garbage truck starts its run from one side of the alleys, and fierce fights erupt everywhere. Compare the speed values of each alley one by one, and whoever has the lowest number takes 1 trash card from under their bin to their hand. In case of a tie, both players take a card. If a trash can is completely empty, that bin is overturned by the commotion and scares away every varmint from that alley, thus making their way to the discard pile. In this phase, we can strengthen our defenders for the fight to come, that is, you can add the black plus value of a card in your hand to one of your defenders. However, you must discard 1 backup card from that specific alley to perform this action. Quick reminder, don't forget the boost effects that can provide additional bonuses. The alley in question is evaluated after both players pass, and the truck moves on to the next one. The truck thus goes through the whole line, we evaluate every alley, and a new day begins. The starting player changes, both players can draw 3 cards at most, but your hand can never have more than 5 cards, and our favorite garbage truck makes its way through the neighborhood, however, this time from the other way around. The game continues in this manner until one of the players has all their bins emptied. Unfortunately, this player lost the game of Varmints. No trash, no treasure. Based on its appearance, we were expecting a cute game for sure. However, the big question was whether there will be an enjoyable and exciting mechanism beyond the cutesy style. Well, we were enthralled. Beyond the adorable surface of Varmints lies a straightforward game with plenty of tactical decisions, and oh boy, it might take some time to figure out how to best utilize your cards in hand and which alley to protect by all means. We can wholeheartedly recommend Varmints for those who want a cute and tiny but awesome card game, but only for those who truly want to be king of the trash hill.